Welcome. I'm Bob Weber. I'm an ed strategist for the district, working with Algebra 1 geometry. If you don't know that by now, that probably means that you were just tired or something. But long story short, we are on Unit 9. So we are nearing the end of the content prior to Summit. So let's dive right in. I'm going to our Canvas page here and looking at Unit 9 slides. Unit 9 deals with exponential functions. So we've gone through our linears, our quadratics, and now we are progressing finally into exponentials. So let's view this. Won't take a lot of your time because some of you are so familiar with these by now. But to cover in this unit, we do have one essential readiness. It is to graph the exponential function that model growth and decay and identify key features, including y-intercept and asymptotes in mathematical and real-world problems. So this is an important one. Our essential readiness, of course, is the ones that we want to emphasize our students have mastery when they are done with Algebra 1. A9C is also a readiness standard, just not the essential, but that means it's going to be assessed and going to be judged as very valuable. We have three supporting 9A, range and domain and range of exponential, which we have done previously with linear and quadratic, and maybe touch base with this. 9B, understanding the values of A and B in exponential functions, knowing which one is your y-intercept and which one indicates growth or decay. And then 9E, using technology exponential functions for a reasonable fit, perhaps involving even regressions. So good stuff. TRS, of course, provides our guidelines. Oops, here we go. Sometimes this lags behind, and so I apologize. I just get off. 9D, the essential readiness, graphing exponential functions, knowing growth, decay, knowing y-intercepts and asymptotes. A lot of this you can do hands-on. You're probably going to do on the computer, the calculator, and so forth. Some examples, heavily tested 2 times each year for the last 6 years. So very important. 9C, writing the exponentials. These are kind of fun. I always enjoy teaching exponential functions just because growth and decay are easy to see on the graph and talk through the logic or the reasoning behind it with the students. So example problems there. Domain and range, 9A. Supporting standard exponential functions, interpreting initial value, which would be your A value, and then your B indicating growth or decay, if it's greater than 1 or less than 1. Possible problems there, 9E, writing exponential functions, probably doing it with a regression, and you're into data. My apologies, I will need to update my data chart. When you see this, it will probably be updated, but for the purpose of this video, I need to add the 2024 results, which I will do. Vocabulary, common misconception, things our students do wrong. Vertical alignment, there isn't much here. Exponentials, of course, go beyond the scope of 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, not understandably so. We're spending 9 days on this unit. Our essential readiness, of course, is our heavy one, 9D with 3 days. Our readiness, 9C with 2 days, and then 1 day each with our assessment. Instructional strategies, there is a win day because we do have an essential readiness in this one. The win day is a building thinking classrooms 4-task activity. What I like about that is it's graduated in the problems, so the tasks each get a little bit more comprehensive. I did choose Desmos as the instructional piece on this for growth and decay. Desmos does a good job, of course, with any graphing type problem. And the enrichment is our zinger. Although zingers can be used for anything because they do have that instructional component and they do progress. So our vocabulary, resource showcase. I chose Carnegie again. I know you're getting tired of me choosing Carnegie, but maybe I'm trying to sell you on it. I don't know. Maybe I should get a job with them next year. No, I'm just kidding. But bottom line is, you know, I like Carnegie slides because they're progressive and they also contain the components that we expect from you from the standpoint of a warm up activity, a progression of the why we're doing this, and then uh, graduating the instruction to get more difficult and providing instruction at the end where the kids have to demonstrate their learning. So I like that. I know these are awfully comprehensive and that there's a lot there. You know, feel free to dissect these as much as you like, but I did choose the Carnegie again from this particular unit. There is intervention and extension pieces because it is a essential readiness. This does take us basically through the month of March, so we will finish this about the end of March. We are preparing for a brief unit on Unit 10, which is arithmetic and geometric sequences. But we're getting through the content here. And then, of course, all of us are available. Please reach out if you need anything at all. You know, even materials, you know, we can come up with supplies for you if you need be. So good luck with Unit 8, excuse me, Unit 9.